Guys, when it comes to cold calling, I want to let you guys know most of it's up here. So like whenever you're talking to someone and they give you an objection, don't let your mind be the one that's gonna get out that appointment. Your job is to set that appointment. And I'm about to show you a phone call that I had with a client. I was pushing, and now that I'm re-listening to that phone call, I am pretty sure I could have set that appointment, and if I pushed a little bit harder at the end, he was like right over at that edge. But I let him pushing back on me, my brain was like, okay, like I should chill out now. And honestly, I think if I pushed it a little bit more, it would have been like the point where I could have gotten that appointment. So listen to this call and let me know what you guys think.
Hello?
Good morning, Alejandro. This is Ashley with EXP. Are you guys still considering offers for that property in Pearland?
No.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I know it's been off the market for for a couple months now. But definitely last year it was crazy time, especially with the high interest rates. We sold like 4 properties just in the last week with a couple of weeks. So is it still in the timeline for you? Just a matter of down the line?
I don't want to sell the house anymore.
Okay, not even with a full price offer?
So what?
Even if you have received a full price offer?
Like you say, you have a buyer right now?
Well, that's why I'm calling you. With what's going on right now, we're matching buyers and sellers every day. So in that case, like, at what price point would be like, hey, I would actually kind of be excited to sell again?
Oh. No, I don't know right now if I want to sell the house.
Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah.
the
Well,
house is I got a house and it got a solar panel.
Solar
and
panel.
Right now I want to do 325 with the solar panel.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I don't want to put on the market.
There's a thing. So I've actually sold like 3 properties with solar panels, and there's a very specific way you have to sell them, just so the buyers can see that they're actually a positive. How much would you have left on payoff for those solar panels? Is it a lot?
And what I say, I want 325 with the solar panels.
With the 25. 25 with the solar panels. You have like 25 left.
325 with the solar panel, yes. Yeah.
Okay. And then would you say the monthly payment of the solar panels are a lot?
Sorry, what?
Are the monthly payments of the solar panels a lot?
I have more payments, but what I want to have is just all the house. I don't want to, making 2 bills. So I just want to sell everything.
Sell everything
Because
off.
the solar panel is around $40,000 for the panels.
Okay. Well, we sell a property solar panels all the time. Before you give up, right? If there was a way I could show you how I sold those houses with solar panels, those other 3 properties,
Like I said, ma'am, if you have somebody and they wanted to pay the 225 with the solar panel, we have to deal with it. It's okay. I'll probably sell the house, but I don't want to put it in the market. I don't want to lose your time and lose mine. So if you have somebody, you may call back and we can set up an appointment and we can see the house and all that stuff. But if you have somebody, and that person has to be, wanted to, buy the solar panels. Because I don't want to, I already have this kind of conversation already a couple of times with people, and I say, okay, we want to do 2 different bills. And sometimes it ain't happen the way I want to, so I don't want to be, lost behind again.
Yeah, because if you were going to do it, it has to be something quick and not like you're going to be on there doing showings and all of that. Alejandro, if we got you an offer, would you be able to, off the, rip, would you be able to make a move in the next 15, 20, 30 days?
So, yes.
Okay, so you already have a place to go to. Everything's pretty much aligned. You're just waiting for this one to be sold. Off market.
Yes. If it's off market and somebody wants, like I said, they have to buy the solar panels altogether.
Interesting. Okay.
And it's 325 right now.
Okay, let me look into that as well.
And the other part is just only be only one agent. so I don't have to pay that much commission.
Okay,
You
I think
understand?
talking to you a little bit more, I'm feeling like price is really, really important for you, and especially with if you're able to save in certain ways as well. What would be? I mean, like, what is really important about that 325 and like saving those agent commission? What's important about like the financial side of that?
The deal is because one thing, the house, the value of the house is it has to be like around 280. And that 280 we have to discuss with the agent about the commission, and only just one to save some money. Because that's why I don't want to put in the market, because the person put in the market, they want to come in and give some like 2.5 or whatever. And then the buyer, the other agent, they wanted at least a 3% all the time. So it'd be like a 5 to 6% between that part. So I don't want to pay that much. Second one, the only commission we get is from the house, not the solar panel. The solar panel, the value right now is about around 40 grand, 39 something. But
for the payoff,
so that one is out of the deal. You know, that's the 40,000. That one is not commission for the agent. Commission will be only the 285 for the house.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, it's just financially, it has to make sense for you. And even if someone were to either pay, I mean, at the end of the day, you don't really care if someone pays off the loan or if they take over the payments, right? You just want to make sure that you're walking away with a lot of money or the most amount of money. And I'm hearing that just from, you're wanting to save commission here and commission there. Is there something that you need to do afterwards that you feel like maybe you won't be able to get if you had to pay a commission?
Look, I'm not really understand what you're saying, because what I'm saying, what my side is, if you only have one agent, you're supposed to be save some money because I don't have to pay two. Second one, I don't own anything to the house, so the house pay off.
Okay.
And then second one, if somebody come in like you and say, okay, have somebody to buy the house, I don't want to pay you. Like I wanted to pay the 3%, but not more than that. The second one, and the people they want to buy the house, like I say, it has to be all together because I don't want to do that kind of deal around. They have to, they have to be approved for the bank, then they have to approve for the other bank for the panels, and maybe they maybe not qualify for the solar panels.
Right.
And,
no, I'm hearing like a lot of things that could happen, especially if you don't have someone experienced in doing that. So it might go wrong. It may go wrong. I have experience of selling properties and buying properties with solar panels. I know how the process works. It sounds to me like, I mean, you just want to make sure you're netting with the most amount of money. At the end of the day, even if you were paying a 3%, 4%, 5% commission, but you were netting, you knew for a fact that you were netting 10, 12, 13% more, you wouldn't mind paying that commission then, right?
What do you mean?
Like if you had to pay a 6% commission, 7% commission, but you were actually netting 10, 11, 12% more, you wouldn't mind paying the commission. You just want to make sure that you're actually going to be walking away with the most amount of money, right?
Yeah, so I don't want to pay, between the agent, like I say, one agent, most of the time the agents, they want to sell the house, they keep it out, they try to give it to the people they want to buy the house, the agent, it goes 1 to 3%. When they sell the house, it's 6% altogether. But if you only have one agent, I just want them to pay the 3%, no more than that.
Alejandro, I can't save you money on that regard, but I can definitely make you a lot more, especially with the experience in solar panels that you need. We can actually get your property sold, and then for the original reason why you had listed on the market in the first place, you did want to get that property sold, right? Now it's just not because you feel like it can't happen.
No. No, because so I want to, I want to buy land in Alvin, Texas,
Okay.
And by that time, it's a property. I really like that property. So that's why I tried to sell the house.
I see.
But
Is
I
that
don't sell
land
the house,
gone?
so I can't give that property. The land is gone. So then I take it off the market one time, and then I saw another property. I tried to do the same thing, but the house didn't sell. So I take it
Mm.
only. I think is I put it 3 months for sale the
Yeah.
second time, and the property gone. So I don't, I don't want, I don't want to sell the house anymore because I don't see properties around anymore. And right now I don't even look for a property. And
What
that's
kind of
why I
land
want
are
to
you
sell the
looking
house.
for?
An acre.
An acre of land. How much were those piece of property you went
Yes.
for?
Well, how much it costs? I think it's between 1 to 150. If the land is not no have most of the lands they have like mobile homes or something like that. But
Gotcha.
when they don't have anything, when I have no anything is between 100 to 150. Depends the
Yeah.
services. Sometimes they have electrical and they have already sewer or septic tank, something like that. The value of the land is a little bit over 100. But sometimes
Mm.
they have like they have sometimes the mobile homes and the house I see or the land I see. They have a mobile home, and it's it's not new, but it's pretty much like 15 years old. The mobile home and the price is what I want and everything, but I can't sell the house, so I don't get it.
I
And right now,
see.
like I said,
Okay. It's like
I
it's
don't
a
want to
good
put
deal.
in the market. I don't want to put in the market because I don't see no lands over there,
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
and I don't.
from experience, what has happened is that when you do see something, you're not able to sell your house in time. In this case, we have actually a lot of access to go find pieces of land that's not even on the market that, people are not competing at. And more importantly, you can get a really good deal on, especially for an acre for 100 to 200 grand. Great deal, right? So if there was a way like, hey, we can make sure this property does get sold, you're walking away with the most that you can get, and we find such a good deal that on an off-market property, and at that point it still makes sense. It still makes sense for you. You just need to see basically the path of how that would work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, don't take my word for it. Let's not even talk about listing it and all of that. Do you have any time? I'm sorry?
I just in the store. I tried to buy water and ice.
Water and ice?
So yeah, but I'll say it again. I don't want to put it in the market.
Right. No, you don't want to put it on the market because you know why? The reason why you won't put it on the market is because you think it's going to take 2 months to sell your. You think that's a normal thing? You saying that it's going to take a long time to sell your property. In reality, it's more so you just want to make sure it does get sold quickly. And, there is actually a piece of land that makes sense for you that you can purchase for 100, 200 grand, which is, we find properties off market for our clients all the time. And you just need to see that it can happen. So would you have any time available at, on a quick Zoom call where I can actually go over that on what it looks like that on the back end, create a pathway for you moving forward so you can see this happen? And then from there, you can decide, hey, you know what? I don't want to sell my house. I'm just going to stay here. Or you can make that decision from there, right? So would you have any time for a quick Zoom call next Monday or Tuesday in the afternoon, around 4 p.m.?
But that one is for what?
I'll show you how we find off-market properties for our clients. You don't have to make any decisions or anything.
Like I said, I don't want to waste your time, my time, and I don't want to put it on the market.
Right. If you knew it could happen, you saw hey, this girl is showing me these off-market properties that are in my price range, and then there was a way that she was selling solar panels to actually get it sold quickly. Wouldn't it be worth just taking a look at for 15, 20 minutes to see if that's a good decision to make from there?
No.
Okay, Alonso, I don't want to twist your arm. I know I think it's just more so just what you have gone through.
It's because I already learned something. For me and my family, it's kind of stress deal. And I don't want, I don't have to. I don't want to sell the house because I don't want to sell the house. If I want to sell the house, If I want to move quickly to the sale, maybe I put in the market. But right now, like I said, I don't want to sell the house unless somebody come in with a good offer, and then I sell my house.
Well, that's not true because if you put it on the market, it doesn't mean it will sell because the last agent you had on the market, it didn't sell. And maybe and if you had the experience or you saw someone else that have been while other properties have sat and you can see that others with solar panels have sold quickly, there's got to be something different that agent is doing that the other agent is not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the point of view, on my point of view, it's no matter who wants to sell the house, no matter who's the agent who wants to sell the house, it's the same deal. It's not different. All the agents is the same thing.
Well, that's the thing. A doctor is all the same. All doctors and surgeons are all the same. All lawyers are the same. But hey, like let's talk in the future. We'll talk more in the future, and then I'll talk to you, and maybe you might be open to like one day when you want to go find land in Alvin, you might be more open to the idea. How's that sound?
Probably so.
Okay, we'll do that. I'll call you maybe in 3, 4, 5 months and see where you're at.
If I find something I like it, and I'll try to sell. So because I like to sell fast.
Okay. We'll do that. And then I'll send you things too. And when things come by, maybe it might be a perfect property for you, and they might be excited about the process again. But we'll be in touch, Alejandro.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.